Alright, welcome back to Let's Play Metroid Prime 4. Last time, we made it to the bottom of the ice belt. Made it to the quarantine chamber, defeated the boss Keratos there, and received the next teleporter key. And on the way back out, we managed to pick up a ice chip from this cryopod over here. Next order of business is going to be to get back to base camp in Fury Green and see what Myles can put together with that.
Congratulations, you got another teleporter key. 2 keys left. And it looks like you found one with more technology in Ice Belt. I might be able to help you. Can you bring it back to base camp? By the way, I saw the data you acquired. I can't believe grievers used to be reborn.
Yeah, it turns out that the experimentation that we saw being performed in the Ice Belt's medical facility was to undo whatever had caused the Grievers, or the Lemorn, to transform into the Grievers. So that is a bit of information that we might need a few answers on.
Welcome back, Samus. Come on, show me what you found in Ice Belt.
Sure thing, buddy.
Let's take a look. You. Hello, friend. Okay. Analysis first. Oh, this is fascinating. It looks like this program inverts the energy emitted from the device. That means if I reprogram this and set it into your arm cannon, you should be able to use a new shot type.
Ice shot acquired. Works the same way as the fire shot. Consumes shot ammo. It's a shared resource across all of the shots. Freeze target, briefly solidify lava and magma.
Now you can use Ice Shot. It temporarily freezes the target when hit. You can freeze living organisms to stop their movement. And you should be able to use it on high temperature objects like magma to freeze it for a short period of time by lowering the surface temperature. If you find anything else, bring it in to me. I'm sure I can turn it into something useful.
Alright, so now that we've got that, we can actually go back in here, the Sacred Flame Ceremony chamber, and pick up a new item.
Freeze them all up with Ice Shot.
Actually, I can go show this off here. Freeze them solid. This is going to make fighting certain enemies considerably easier, especially the Psybots that have been kicking our asses so far. Okay, is this one. Alright, and we can now open these cold lock units. Let's see what we got in here. Freezing of flowing water is precisely how one's first steps are to be taken. Nope, don't do that. Alright, platform created from porous rock with little mass set atop a fountain spout. Will rise as water pushes up from the spout. And this fountain with second moat socket. Water is sourced from beneath the temple. While moat is socketed, it spouts water at a fixed pressure. And up there we have a shot expansion. So if I remember correctly, this one you have to activate that. Freeze that. Now when we take the moat out of there, water's frozen so that'll stay in place. Oh, right, I forgot. Yeah, when you jump on these platforms, while the water is not frozen, it will actually lower down. So you have to freeze both of them. Right, got ourselves a shot expansion. And now that we have the ice shot, we can go back to the flare pool and to get back through this magma flow that broke open. But that still leaves the issue of this lava lake over here that we can't get through. So, but if you remember when we were in the Volt Forge in, I believe it was Tower 2, there was a suit upgrade we could get for the Viola suit. So our next order of business is going to be to go back to the Volt Forge and get that upgrade. Hopefully it'll let us get through the flare pool. Before we do that, though, there are a few things we can pick up now that we have the ice shot in the Soul Valley. A couple places that have the ice lock units on it. And there's something I didn't pick up yet, that I didn't pick up earlier, that has a fire blocker on it. We'll go ahead and pick that up, too. And I will go ahead and meet you guys back in Soul Valley to get started on picking those up. Oh, right. Yeah, since we completed a second trial, another one of these orbs lit up on the statue. Okay, now back to Soul Valley. Alright, first things first, we got this fire blocker over here. That'll open up a upgrade for us. In order to get there, you have to find this ramp right here. Go across this. Then boost across this. It's a little too far to get there normally, or with just normal speed. You have to get the speed boost. Now we've got this strange structure here. Transport device designed using technology from both the machine and psychic eras. Release its lock unit to enable item transfer. Break the lock unit. Let's see what this says. Dimensional item transfer complete. Device deactivated. And this, a Viola boost tank. Increases Viola's maximum boost by 1. Also refills booster capacity. I'm not sure why it refills the boost, to be honest. It's not real like the boost is something that you can really access when you're not already on it. But you notice now in the bottom right, we have the boost meter and then a small... Oh, great. 1 second. This Mechanoid Aeronauts, prototype anti-griever weapon developed by the Lemorn after the Great Tragedy, never deployed in battle. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, right. The boost tanks, you notice in the bottom right, we've got the boost meter for the Viola bike. There's now a little green square just past the top of it. We can now store 2 boosts at a time. Not an upgrade I've really found a massive use for, but it's nice to have. I'll be honest, I don't usually use the boosts anyway, so that's probably why I haven't found much use for it. Next upgrade is back here at the Source of Spring Shrine. We came in here before, but we couldn't do much with it because we didn't have the ice shot. But now that we have it, and here, remember these water dispensers out here. And freeze that one and that one. It increases the flow in this one in the center and pushes the statue down. So now we can open the psychic door. And here, a new item. The charged ice shot. Consumes 3 shot ammo to fire icy projectiles that can ricochet. Alright, go ahead and show this off here. Charge it up just like the charged fire shot. Oop, that did not do what it was supposed to do. There we go. Yeah, it fires the center shot and then 3 circling shots around it that bounce off the walls. I haven't found a whole lot of use for the ricochet part of it, to be honest. Mostly because I keep forgetting I've got the charge shot. Or that the charge shot can do that. But it is still something like a shotgun effect, so you can get some extra damage out. Alright, I'll put us back out here. Alright, we got an ice blocker over here, just north of the Source of Spring Shrine. To get up there, got another one of these ramps. This one's got an ice lock on it. And get ourselves another boost tank. Alright, we got one more in Soul Valley that we can pick up right now. It's an ice blocker on this over here. And just like the last few shrines we got into, there are a ton of green energy crystals we can pick up. And this gyroscopic mechanism that responds to psychic ability. Once activated, a target will appear at its center. Yeah, this is just another one of the simple control beam puzzles. Or, not really puzzles, control beam moments. Simple enough. Just did that with the control beam. Opens up an elevator. Got some more green energy down here. And this is a further upgrade for the fire shot. Super fire shot. It costs 15 shot ammo, so it's costly to use. Fires an extended volley of high heat penetrative projectiles. And I think this... No, that's not that one. Alright. Alright, so for this one, the charge shot, if you notice there, starts to charge up, and then it charges up even further. We activate it. Rapid fire shots. And, ooh, there's something up here, actually. Another thing we can hit with the control beam. Ah, it was this one. Slip through here. And another shot expansion. Alright, and I believe that's everything that we can get in Soul Valley at the moment. Actually, there's one thing we can get back next to where the flare pool entrance is. We're going to have to go back there soon anyway, though, so I'm not going to get that right this second. Instead, I am going to head over to the Volt Forge, meet you guys there. We will look into getting that suit upgrade. Sentry bots all over the place again. Oh, wrong button. Okay, now that we're back in the Volt Forge, we can pick up a few things that we had to leave behind last time. Jump in the spinner. When I get it all the way to where it's bumping into that other cargo crate, and then just let it go. Or not. I do not remember how to do this. Ah, that's what it was. You have to use the spinner and get it from a certain distance. Ah, no, wait. Here it is. There we go. Do all that. Get a missile expansion. Already on it, buddy. Alright, and there's actually a couple things that we can pick up here now. I'm going to go ahead and take a dip down the first tower here to pick up some of the things that we couldn't get the last time we were here. And one of the first things we can do is we can give ourselves a shortcut. Rip that cover off. This will take us all the way down to... oh, right. I forgot where this put us out. We cannot actually do anything down here. Except for pick up this shot expansion. Which is quite evilly hidden in an ordinary crate instead of inside something more conspicuous. But once we get another upgrade, we can use this as a shortcut to get to the bottom of Tower 1, to where the power generator is. Right now, all we can do is get to this platform and pick up that shot expansion. Alright, if you remember in this room here, we've got... You seriously can't jump through that gap down there? Oh, it's probably because I was right on the elevator. Probably remember this. We blew this open. So, this ion collection cylinder is now empty. And we can get inside. Since we got the boost ball, we can make use of this half pipe to get up to the top. Pick up the missile expansion. And with this spinner, open that up. Unfortunately, you can't just jump straight past that. So we do have to come back out this way and go the long way around to get to the bottom. Alright, that's the last one we can get in Tower 1 for the moment. So it's time to move on to Tower number 2. Oh, great. Remember all the trouble these guys gave us. Fortunately, now that we have the ice shot, we can just freeze him, knock him out of the air, get some free hits on him. There's at least still this problem, you have to hit him. There we go. Those Lemorn turrets, the easy way to deal with them is try to freeze them and then just hit them with a missile. Classic Metroid. That's the tough one. You're getting stun locked, are you, asshole? Alright, if you remember earlier, we marked this location here because of this right here. Couldn't do anything with that earlier. Now we got the psychic lasso. Can pull that cover off, and we got to do a double jump with the morph ball to get up there. So just spring ball at the top of the jump, drop a psychic bomb, then jump up again just before it explodes. It'll propel you in. This is a large shot expansion. Increases maximum ammo capacity by 20. In this room, we just got a couple of the shielded Cybots to deal with. Come on. There we go. These guys, once you got their shields taken off, they're not that hard to deal with. They don't have a lot of firepower. They don't move very much. There we go. And in here, we've got these linchpins on the robot arms. Go ahead and yank these out. Here we go. This will give us some platforms to get up here. On top. One more. Give this a yank. And get ourselves another shot expansion. Ambushed on the way back up from the bottom. Anyway, that's it for cleanup in tower number 2. I was mistaken. It is tower 3 that has the upgrade we need. So we're going to head over there real quick. Here we go. Go ahead and activate the spinner here. Viola IC suit acquired. Suit upgrade with increased resistance to heat from molten rock. So we take less damage from from hitting magma. And the Viola will transform into IC mode automatically. Allows it to travel over magma and lava. Not a significant upgrade, but we've got the nice little purple gemstone designs on the legs and shoulders. So that was actually a pretty quick trip back. And we have company. Oh, it's worth a try. Got another one of these master control units for the flight drones. He's no different than he was last time. Just try to get rid of some of the swarms surrounding him so that your control beam can make it through more easily. Shoot. And just in case you got the idea to just book it. Emergency situation detected. The spinner is locked. We cannot get out of here until we defeat this guy. There we go. Well, that didn't work as well as I thought it would. Ow. Yeah, now that we got some extra weapons, we can have a little bit of an easier time getting rid of this thing. I recommend using the super fire shot if you picked it up, just so you can get a steady stream of damage pumped into them. It's also useful for clearing out this mess. Hit it. Where'd it go? There you are. I think half my shots are missing, though. Oh. There we go. Yeah, if your aim is careful, you can actually hit the... get all three of its shield units in one go without having to use the control beam. It's difficult to do. That's only the second time I've ever been able to do it. Alright, but we are officially done in the Volt Forge for now. Next time, we are going to be testing out the Viola's IC function in Flare Pool, seeing if we can get the teleporter key after all this time. See you guys then.